Combine legit interview.
Hey, this is Chris for the Combine. I'm here with Nick Hippa of As I Lay Dying. They're playing in Pawtucket, Rhode Island tonight at the Met. You guys are out on tour promoting your new album, The Powerless Rise. How's this tour going?
This tour is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, we're playing some cities that I don't think we've ever been to, including Pawtucket.
Yeah,
I don't know if we've ever been here. Pawtucket, I don't know how you say it. Is that how you pronounce it? Pawtucket?
Pawtucket.
Pawtucket? Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'm saying it like I would look at it. But, you know, they're close enough to cities that we have played before, but regardless, the shows have been awesome as far as the turnout and then level of intensity of, I think, the fans. I just feel like every single one of the shows we played, everyone who was at the show was extremely excited to be at the show.
Excellent, excellent. And this is mostly a club tour? Are all of your venues as intimate as the Met is here? Because I know your band is taking off in a big way and you're selling out, you know, huge arenas and playing like Download Festival and Whackin' Open Air. So was it a conscious effort to get back to do some club touring, or?
Well, real quick, we're not exactly selling out arenas. I mean, arenas are huge. Like, no one really sells out arenas, but
you could be playing venues that are substantially bigger.
Yeah,
So
it always depends where it is. I mean, if we play in a major city, we'll play in a theater, you know, or I guess like a bigger sized venue like that beyond just a regular club. And on this tour, some of the places that we've played at have been the same way, like just because it's the only venue option we have. You know?
I get you.
It's some of these, like, I don't know if the same is true for a city like this, but we played in Lansing, Michigan the other day at a, I think 400 or 500 cap venue that was really small, really fun, awesome. In fact, one of my favorite shows in the tour. But our options in that town are either that venue or like the convention center, you know, somewhere that's just insanely huge. So we would always rather, you know, play it safe and play a smaller venue or smaller show and have it be like incredibly crazy and packed. So it all depends on this tour. It's been a mixture of like small theaters and just clubs.
Just because it's like different cities that you don't usually hit, the smaller
cities.
Yeah,
and you don't want like I said, you'd rather play a really packed small show than kind of empty, like vibed out big show where you're like, man, no one cares anymore.
Do you prefer that atmosphere in general to like a bigger theater show? Do you prefer the club vibe where it's, you know what I mean, kids stage diving like crazy all night and, you know, right up close to like a bigger like festival kind of thing, or is it they both get their pros and cons kind of?
Yeah, I think it's the same. You know, as long as no matter what type of venue it's at, as long as people are there with the band, you know, like completely into it, screaming, singing along, and getting into it. That's all that really matters, is just the energy level.
Excellent. You're out with Winds of Plague and After the Burial, both bands that I enjoy very much as well. How are those guys on the road? Are you getting along well with them and having a good time? Fun to watch.
It's funny, a lot of the Winds of Plague, or most of Winds of Plague, except for their keyboard player, they're all from, you know, the Southern California area.
Yeah.
So we definitely share a common bond on this tour as far as not being stoked on how cold it is.
Yeah, it's a little chilly.
Yeah.
We had like 2 days last week where it was like 50, and I broke out the shorts for that. But
really?
Yeah, that was a warm day. Yeah.
No, it's you know, we've never toured with either of the bands before, and it's only a weekend, but we were getting along great, and it's been a lot of fun. So we can't complain about anything, and they're both killing it live. So all around, on all angles, it's been a good tour.
Awesome. What do you guys like to do during your downtime while you're on the road? Do you have any like cool books or movies that you're watching, reading, that kind of stuff?
Reading, we're all like, I think we all kind of have like Pro Tools stuff with us, and we're all messing with music, just in one form or another, and playing a lot of guitar and stuff like that. But Tim just turned the big 3-0 recently, and he's been promising himself for years that once he turned 30, he was going to start like seriously working out. So he's part of this workout crew with our guitar tech Dave and a couple of the Winds of Plague guys, where they actually seek out gyms before the show, you know, and go and like they're serious about it. And I'm serious about exercising and working out too, but I always have to do it after the set because I feel like it affects my performance.
Before. I'd probably be a little drained after that.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I mean, nothing I think I could pinpoint as being like this is what I do with all my free time other than stuff that's music related.
I gotcha. And when you're writing on the road, I mean, obviously your album didn't come out that long ago, so you're probably not writing material that's geared towards the next album yet. Is it more just, just because you're a musician, just something you enjoy doing? How much of it is like serious, like, oh, this could be a new As I Lay Dying song, as compared to like, oh, this is just like a fun little riff I wrote to pass the time?
I think it's all just, I don't think too much of it is As I Lay Dying related right now, because we actually just recorded, before we came out in the store, we recorded an EP. So yeah, we did a lot of stuff, so I think we were already kind of, taking a breather from the whole writing process and the Powerless Rise, but now we're taking even, a different sort of breather, and I think everyone is just trying to stay creative and keep progressing at just their respective instruments and I guess their engineering and recording knowledge, and just, I guess, trying to
keep yourself on your toes, I guess.
Yeah, just be productive, you know, like becoming better musicians and creative thinkers, as time goes on, and that's the ultimate goal, right? Like,
definitely.
Just keep staying creative.
Cool. Your newest single from Powerless Rise is Anodyne C, and you guys just put out a video for that, which is a really cool video, and it's kind of like a dark video as well. And I was just curious as to how the visuals of that video fit thematically and fit the lyrics of that song, and why did you decide to make the video the way it was?
I think the way the video went was specifically to fit the theme of the song, which it's not exactly like, the most like new and innovative theme in the world, but I think it's still something that everyone needs to I guess grasp onto, and that's just, standing on your convictions and just kind of being unwavering in whatever it is that you think, feel, or believe, and that's pretty much the whole gist of the video, is that we're in this, I guess you can call it like an alternative present, or we're in some sort of environment where you can't necessarily say whatever it is you're thinking. And there's places in the world like that, where
absolutely.
you'd get in serious trouble, where you would really get dragged out into the desert and shot if you challenged like the political authorities or something, and it's really sad, and I think a lot of people take, the freedom that we have for granted. And so that was the whole idea of the video, was to kind of put the lyrics of the song, which, talk about that, and just, I guess, depict it a little bit more, I guess, like abrasively. Just to make the point. And it is pretty brutal, and my mom actually called me when she saw it, and she's like, that video sucked. Well, she didn't say that, but she's just like, I did not like that at all. Like, nobody likes seeing their son get killed.
No, that's a little rough. Yeah, but even like you said, as an ideal, it's something that's been done before, but it's definitely something that, bears repeating.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? You can't say that too many times. And I think when I saw the video, I was like, oh, cool, new As I Lay Dying video. I sat down and watched it, and then I had to kind of like, sit there for a minute and be like, wow, that was like a heavy video. How many videos, you know what I mean, really hit you like that? So I think it did well in getting the point across.
Cool,
in terms of making you think. No, absolutely.